I'm feeling great. I am feeling great. A lot of energy. I have amazing campaign team and volunteers, but the people spoke today. I mean, they are very clear in what they want. They want a bold and courageous leader to represent them in Washington. And again, I've said this isn't a coronation. This is not about the powerful few. This is about the people and what they want and the vision they want in their next Congresswoman.
So what happens now?
Yeah, we go back to work. We go back to work telling people about sharing the message that I have a proven track record of getting things done and how hard I fight for people. You know, Louisiana, people have always talked about it being a red state. People have talked about some of the challenges. This is a very impoverished state. And in order to make change, it's not easy. And so I've been on the front lines in the trenches with people like Stacey Abrams across the South and working to make change happen. And I think that if you look at the numbers closely, you see what Gary Chambers, who ran a great race, right? There's a lot of alignment in values in positions on the Green New Deal, on Medicare for All, which I'm for. Fighting for quality public education, which Gary and I have a lot of environmental issues, right? And so I think that we continue to do what we did and continue to build. Campaigns are always about building. And so this is round one, and you just keep building. And I think that this message is going to resonate throughout the 2nd Congressional District. The 2nd Congressional District is not like any other district in the state. Right? And people are like, oh, well, wait a minute, what about the other districts? Yeah, we need to work with the other members of the delegation, but this district is unique. It's the only Democratic district right now, right? And they need someone who's not going to just get along to go along. They need someone who is not going to accept the status quo, that's going to fight for them. And I'm that woman. And I know that I will make people proud. I will serve with integrity, and I will continue to fight for them for the things that matter most.
Lots of important priorities in your campaign and throughout it. You mentioned about how representation matters. Can you kind of talk about that?
Yeah, of course it matters. There's no woman in our delegation right now. There's never been an African American woman to serve from Louisiana in Washington, and it's time. It's time for that to happen. And I think that when women are not at the table, we're on the menu. And it's time for us not to be on the menu, but to be there fighting for early childhood learning, fighting for childcare, making sure that people don't have to work 2 and 3 jobs to keep a roof over their head and to put food on the table. My mother, who's here, Gigi, she worked 2 or 3 jobs when she was helping put my dad through law school in the early years. And everybody shouldn't have to do that. And they should earn more than what $7.25. We need to increase the minimum wage to $15. And we need to reduce the disparity between men and women for doing the same job. Equal pay for equal work. Those are the things that I have been bold in championing. Haven't had all the success in Baton Rouge, but in Washington, I know that if I go, you don't have to worry about me getting things done. And here's the good part. I don't have a steep learning curve. I've been doing the work. When you see people like Our Revolution and Democracy for America and Higher Heights and Emily's List supporting me, it's because they know the work that I've been doing on behalf of women, on behalf of the environment, on behalf of children and education. And so I'm really excited about getting back out there, from Baton Rouge to Port Allen, to where else? White Castle, to St. Gabriel, to Geismar and Lutcher. I'm going back. I'm coming back to see you, to make sure you know that Karen Carter Peterson is ready to serve today, as soon as she hits the ground.
So you're heading into a campaign. Are you going to do things different this time to see about getting extra votes?
We're going to absolutely try to build. I mean, that's what every campaign is always about, right? The good news is that if you look at the numbers, people have decided what they want. They don't want to be, they don't want to have an anointing. They don't want a coronation, because that's what was attempted. And what they want is someone that's going to represent the people. So there's going to be a contrast, and this is good, because I am saying that I want to represent the people first. And the other side is about the powerful. It's been consistent, loading up. But this election is about talking to the people and making sure people know that they're going to have a fighter with a proven track record of getting things done in a bold and courageous way. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited.